Hello, my name is Eugene, the medic. As promised, I have returned to guide you through the journey to becoming a medic extraordinaire. My Discord is still blissfully quiet, and yet here I am again, even though no one has asked me to do it, with a guide to running medic logistics. I'll level with you. This is the basics of all logi in the game, but I've got a name to uphold here, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't click away just yet. I'll make it fun. I promise. Everyone loves the glory of dragging bodies through explosions, but what happens when the bandages run dry, and the plasma's all gone, and the bodies are piling up at your feet? How can you ensure a trip to the front has the supplies to keep this from happening? Come with me to a world where gunfire and mortars are replaced with the soothing lullaby of factories humming, vehicles growling, and raw materials becoming medicine. I welcome you to the backline. Generally a hex or two away from the front line, you'll find home bases, an area of the map with a concentration of all the elements to craft your medic supplies. At a minimum, there should be a resource field to harvest your materials, a refinery to process them, a factory to craft the supplies, and a vehicle garage, because you're not going to be walking your crates to the front line. Before we start building or hauling anything, let's make sure we're ready. Deploy at your backline HQ of choice and gather your kit. When running supplies, I always use my medic uniform, but my inventory is stripped way down. I toss my pistol and ammo and basic uniform, and I just equip my trusty hammer. That's it. That's all you're gonna need. Now this is my favorite part. Generally, you'll find a stockpile of Bmats in a nearby refinery. You run up to it, press E to open the inventory, and grab 200 Bmats. You're only gonna need 150, but I always take a few extra. What's a Bmat, you ask? It's this. But how it becomes this? Patience, my young Padawan. Take your mats to the garage. They're usually not far from the refinery, but always check your map before choosing a place to spawn. When you open the garage menu pressing E, you'll see all the vehicles your faction has unlocked. Find the ambulance, the Dune Responder 3E for the Warden ambulance, and the R12 Saulus for the Colonial ambulance. Fun fact about the Colonial ambulance, the word Saulus in Latin translate roughly to safety and welfare, and in Roman mythology, Saulus was the name of the goddess of healing and well-being, if I'm even saying it right. I am building an ambulance, not a supply truck. Why, you ask? The ambulance does carry less, sure, but later I will be using it at the front line. Now, left click on the ambulance and a blueprint will appear in the garage, and now you whack away. You're going to be holding the left mouse button a while, so get comfy. And there it is, your brand new ambulance, crafted with your own two hands. You hop in using Q, you drive with W, and steer with A and D. Brake and reverse is S, and handbrake is space. Pretty standard stuff. Don't go too far now, you'll need some fuel for that shaggin' wagon. Look for nearby fuel tanks, yellow for diesel, a bluish gray for petrol. I grab diesel, kinda better to use for lower tier vehicles. To refuel, you hop out, press E to open its inventory, then select the fuel can icon and it will ask you if you want to fuel from nearby sources. And yes you do. If no fuel tank exists, you're going to need to get a diesel can. But for the interest in time, I'm going to skip to gathering resources. However, while I'm saying that, you can see in the background a vehicle is being fueled by someone with a diesel can. So in the end, it seems that I have not saved any time, and you have still seen how it works. With a full tank, it's time to harvest. Look for the screw icon on the map. If there's a number by the salvage icon, it's the little barrel in the thumbnail, it means there's salvage available to be harvested. You'll be looking for something like this. As you pull in as close as you can, but try to leave an opening to get in and out for others. Equip your hammer with slot 1, and then start whacking. When your inventory is full, dump the salvage into your ambulance until it's full. Don't overstuff yourself. You can't drive a vehicle when you're encumbered. Back to the refinery we go. At the refinery, you're going to drop the salvage into the Bmat slot. Control left click to move everything from your ambulance's inventory into the slot for Bmats to be processed. Now we wait. Remember those Bmats earlier? The foreshadowing thing? Or whatever that I told you about? That's how you make them. See? Now that you've turned salvage into Bmats, it's off to the factory with you. Just like before, press E to open the menu, and for this example, we're going to make medic uniforms. The menu looks the same as the base menu, so you'll know where to open the uniform tab. Click the medic uniform in the uniform tab, and on the right side of your screen, you'll see the supplies that you chose to craft match up in the queue. How many materials you need to craft will be just below the queue. Once you've added as much as you can craft to the queue, press play and watch the magic happen. This is usually when I head back to the town base and equip the rest of my kit by picking up all the medic supplies and ammo again. I grab a radio if there's a few of them in the inventory. A radio gives you live movements of anyone in the range of a watchtower. That kind of helps you avoid partisans and other vehicles. Now drop back over to the factory, and once your supplies are complete, hit the green check on the crafted supplies and they'll transfer into your ambulance's inventory. When it's full, you're ready to roll. Check your map for the route of least resistance, and away you go. When you've made it to the base of your choice in the front line, pull up and press E, and right-click on everything in your inventory, and then go down to Move All to Stockpile. Watch the commendations flow in. Now that you've brought life-saving supplies to the fellow medics at the front, you can help further by building a field hospital. That's right, medics have their own building. Bring 200 Bmats with you from the backline if possible, so you're not draining frontline stock. And when you find an open space not too far from the town base, you'll equip your hammer and press B to open the build menu. Select the medic tent, and a blueprint will appear. When it no longer shows red, means it's in an open space and you can left click and set the blueprint. Then you will whack it till you've pitched your tent. And there you have it, a field hospital. You're ready to take critically wounded soldiers from the front line to your ambulance and back to your field hospital. Now what? Your ambulance is unloaded and your tent is erect. What more is there to do? In Foxhole, the war is open to you. Take your supplies and your ambulance to the front line. Run back and get more supplies at the back, or try something new.
What are you doing?
I'm headed to the bridge in the front.
Oh, you want to be my mortar man?
I've never done that before.
Oh, I'll jump on the gun.
That's the beauty of Foxhole. Endless rolls. Endless chaos. I hope this helps somebody struggling with logistics in the game. We all started somewhere, and the game only thrives if we keep the war going together. Thanks for watching. And this logic guide is kind of basic, and so is my medic.
Thank you, Doc.
Yep. It only scratches the surface of Foxhole's depth. There are many amazing creators covering every role, and I've linked their channels in my description. They'll lead you right. Me, on the other hand...
Oh, I appreciate you, Eugene.
Eugene, you're fucking amazing.
Just happy to be here.
He's just happy to show everybody what a medic really is.
I'm gonna get back to storytelling if you don't mind. But if you want tips and tricks in the medic role...
Medic? Any medics in here?
Not that I know of, and I don't know how to medic.
Drop it in my Discord. Please. Someone. Anyone. Medic's not that hard to play. It's really not. You can learn. There's a guy named Eugene, the medic. He's on YouTube. You should check him out.
Showing Eugene, eh? I wonder if there's some connection there.
Oh, by the way, I'm streaming on Twitch now. My weekly schedule is currently every Tuesday is Take a Drive Tuesday. Different driving games to escape the battlefield at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then on Thursday nights, it's Triage and Toke. War games, but trying to lean heavy on the medic role, also at 7 p.m. And then on the weekends, it's Whatever Weekends, which is I play whatever, whenever, but on the weekend. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you made it this far. Until next time with my trusty bandage, my name is Eugene, the medic. And to my amazing wife, I think I regret signing us up for a 5K now.